Kenzie Johnston with Cattle News Central, bringing you your February 1st cattle industry headlines, brought to you by Idaho Livestock. They have semen available from DCS Justified 216J. He is the bull pictured below. He was the national champion percentage Aberdeen bull in Denver. He has a calving ease direct EPD of plus 16.8, a birth weight EPD of negative 4.2, weaning weight plus 40, yearling weight plus 51, and milk plus 16. You'll be sure to sleep easy calving your first calf heifers to this bull. Idaho Livestock also has calving ease bulls for sale. To check them out, head on over to idlivestock.com or go ahead and contact Program Manager Dean Pike at 303-810-7605. Bloomberg has reported since the early days of the pandemic, consumers around the world have been cutting back on meat consumption. It's not uncommon to see demand for meat decrease during downturns in the economy like we're currently experiencing. What is surprising is demand is falling faster in many countries where beef has traditionally been the protein of choice. In Brazil, beef consumption hit a record low in 2022. Here in the United States, shoppers have cut back on their beef purchases by 4% year over year. In the United Kingdom, beef purchases at grocery stores and restaurants have fallen 5.8% year over year. In Argentina, of course, they are well known for their beef consumption, but many customers are now turning towards chicken as beef prices continue to soar in the country. It's important to note that beef consumption has been declining for some time in Argentina. Back in 2007, per capita beef consumption was 151 pounds. Pretty incredible. Today, that number has dropped all the way to 104 pounds. Per capita consumption of chicken has increased 60 pounds over the last 2 decades thanks to a competitive price. In 2023, USDA predicts roughly flat consumption of beef worldwide. Specifically, in Argentina, the agency predicts a drop of more than 2%. Here in the United States, USDA is calling for beef consumption to drop 5% this year. This update is also sponsored by Circle 5 Cow School. If you want to learn how to preg check your own cows or start AIing, Circle 5 Cow School is definitely the way to go. They're going to be hosting a school in Mount Vernon, Illinois on February 24th and 25th. If you're in that area, I encourage you to check them out. And if you just want to check out their schedule, head on over to circle5cowschool.com. That's the number 5 in there, or go ahead and just give them a follow on Facebook. Drovers has reported for the week ending January 28th, so that would have been last week, cattle feeding margins dipped all the way down to $15 per head, a decline of $45 per head from the week before, according to the Sterling Beef Profit Tracker. For the same week, packers saw average profits of $84 per head. Those were down $24 per head compared to the week before. Last year at this time, packers were making an average of $471 per head. As we've covered before, costs associated with finishing cattle have increased dramatically since April. Cattle sold last week carried a total feed cost of $572 per head, which is 23% higher than last year. Finally, on Tuesday, USDA released their cattle inventory report. All cattle and calves in the United States as of January 1 of this year totaled 89.3 million head, 3% below the 92.1 million head back on January 1st of 2022. All cows and heifers that calved were reported at 38.3 million head, 3% below the 39.4 million head on January 1st of 2022. Beef cows were reported at 28.9 million head, down 4% from a year ago. Cattle and calves on feed as of January 1 totaled 14.2 million head, down 4% from last year. And finally, the 2022 calf crop was estimated at 34.5 million head, down 2% from last year's calf crop. That is all I have for you guys today. Again, I hope everyone is staying warm. It is so darn cold here in central Nebraska this week. Have yourself a great day. I'll catch you later.